Okay, I need the community's help at this point because I'm at a loss. So maybe you guys know something I don't. So I'm looking for people who are YouTubers who are on the level of the Critical Drinker, Nerdrotic, Star Wars Theory, Film Threat, those guys, but who see things a different way. Because I've tried looking and I can't really find anyone. And the reason is this. I want to live without bias. So even though I have a lot of sympathy for the direction those guys go with regards to, well, I'm not going to say politics, but ideology, certainly, you know, like the sort of anti-woke, let's face it, they're right-leaning. I'm not saying far-right at all, but they're definitely right-leaning in their ideology. And because of that, they typically hate all of the sort of the girl boss centric stuff. So they're seeing that everywhere in like The Acolyte or She-Hulk or Rings of Power, stuff like that. And I don't disagree with any of them. But I'm always worried about getting stuck in an echo chamber because, you know, social media is really, really good at surrounding people who basically speak your thoughts out of their mouths. You know, you hear your own opinions coming out of lots of different faces. And that's the danger of social media. So what I'm looking for, and I noticed I was only ever hearing one side of all of these issues, none of which I disagree with. But I'm thinking, is there anyone who thinks differently who has a big following on YouTube? Because I meet people in the comments and they differ. You know, I meet people on, you know, I don't know, social media like Facebook or Instagram or X or whatever, who think a very different way. Are there any on YouTube that you can name? So you tell me, is there anyone who really, I'm just going to say shilling, but I don't mean shilling. Is there anyone out there who really argues for the Rings of Power, who thinks that this iteration of Galadriel is good? Is there anyone out there who thinks that, you know, The Acolyte's fantastic, here's all the reasons why it needs a second season? Please no. Is there anyone out there who thinks that She-Hulk is fantastic, that, you know, Riri, whatever, Ironheart, is a worthy successor to Tony Stark, and they're really excited for where it's going to go? All I'm hearing at the minute is how everyone's saying Doomsday is going to fail. And I did my own video on that for the like 3 people that watched it, thank you. You know, so again, I don't disagree with any of this stuff, but I mean, you know, Critical Drinker, he was on the Ben Shapiro podcast. He and Nerdrotic go on Piers Morgan. So these guys are very clearly linked to the right. Not far right. I know that's a saying people like to use, and I'm not saying that at all. But they're on the right of centre. And then Nate H, you know, Mr. H Reviews, who is often on like the drinkers live streams and stuff. I mean, he's now hosting a very right-leaning podcast, the Lotus Eaters podcast, which for years has been labelled by the left as far right. It isn't, it's just on the right. So there's clearly a bias here. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing at all. Like I say, I watch this content, I'm down with it, it's okay, it's fine. But where's the counterpoint? Where's the argument? Is there anyone? I know that there are neutral guys out there, but I don't know of anyone who actually argues from the opposite. Are there none on YouTube that have any kind of a following? Please help me. Throw me some names. Who should I go and check out? Who should I go and look at? Even if I'm just going to go there and disagree with them, I want to be able to do that. So who is there? Is there anybody? Please help me. Community, I need the power of your knowledge. Please come on board. And regular programming will be resumed soon, hopefully without a hat because I'm not having a bad hair day. I'm back in the studio. But anyway, thank you for listening. Like and subscribe just because it's a nice thing to do, and I'll see you next time.